We now return to Let's Play Duskers. Let's open up the drones. Actually, that's not the menu I want to be in. I want to be in the modifications, yes. Okay, because, once again, we need to set some scrap aside for repairs. So we'll have that added to the queue. You know what? We're not going to be able to take Cubert with me. I'm not going to be able to have more than one drone, or more than 4 drones, I mean. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to put more HP into him, which will leave me with 5 scrap. Now, possibly upgrading Hal's speed would be good here, because that would allow me to sort of back up and get the hell out of there faster. I don't feel like I want to bring Hal back up to maximum HP, just because he's been taking a lot of damage lately. So I feel that would be a huge waste of scrap. The other alternative is to upgrade some stuff. More stun mines. Magnetic clamp, what does that do? Oh, prevents it from being pulled outside of a ship. So we could put it in an airlock, vent it, and the thing would still be there. That might actually be good, because then we could just open the whole thing, and we'd... But it also does have an HP, so it would probably be destroyed before it got there. But that's an interesting thought, anyway. Ship upgrades, we can't do anything there. So yeah, we'll be probably just giving Hal his little boost there, because I really can't see anything else useful at this point. Until we get the mods that I really want, I don't want fully upgraded drones. So we'll just go with what we've got here, get Hal back into the game, and let's go back to the drone configuration. He, oh, I was gonna say, where did all of my stuff just go? Okay, well, John, I guess, can take his place, seeing as how he now has the stealth and gather. I mean, they're basically the same, really. So Hal can sort of sit back, and he'll be the replacement drone for that. And then we just got to keep Brendan and Rick alive, so that we don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna go to this one, actually. I'm gonna hit this one and then this one, and presumably that will be the end of all of my propulsion fuel, and we'll have to get out of here. But I would prefer to stay in stable ships as long as I can. This only has 1 infestation type. It's a level B, so I'm hoping there's good stuff in here, but it also might be a rather large ship as well, just like the previous ones we've gone through. We'll find out. Travel to it, and let's get inside. Here we go. Exploration ship. Okay. Well, right away we see that there is another drone down there. Well, that's fine. What might not be fine, though, is that with only a medium hull integrity, we might still possibly have to deal... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have actually had John. You know what? I'm going to swap this out. I've changed my mind. I would prefer to have a better camera, for sure. So we're going to hop that over there, hop that over there, pull this back, and then swap for the lure. Okay, good. And then John, I'm afraid you'll just have to go sit back until we get the upgrade to fix your camera, so you're not all freaking weird like this. Oh, yeah. Hal is now number 4, not number 1. That's possibly going to be a problem that I have to remember. Okay. Oh, immediately we've got another drone right here. Well, I've got slots available for 2 more drones, so it looks like these will be them. What do you have? Sensor. Continually scans a room for threats. That could be interesting, I suppose. Let's continue on down here and see what we've got indoor. 18. Actually, I'm gonna have to have you gather this before you go anywhere. Okay, so let's pull out and see what we've got here. Well, first of all, we've got to navigate, nav to room 3 and generate. And then I also want to navigate 3 to room 3, tow, and then navigate to room 1 and tow. Let's see if we can do a really complex thing like this. Why can't you... There we go. Keep going. What is your problem? Why aren't you here? Surely you ought to be able to handle this. Let's see if he actually drops him off now. And he does. Good. Okay, so we're going to close D18, and Hal will be making his way through the ship. I guess we'll try and make our way down to the bottom right corner first, just so we can pull that drone out of there, and then we'll double back, I suppose. Okay, well, we've got to get in here, go over to 4. We'll get stealth, and then D11. Okay, D11. We'll hit stealth, and I guess we just keep doing what we're doing. It's just, you know, I'm going to keep D11 open. It's just, I really don't want to run into something. This part always gets to me, because I really don't want to run into something and then have it come after me and then not be able to get out of there. Maybe, as I said, increasing Hal's speed ability so he can Vamanos a little faster would be a good choice. We'll think about that should we survive this next mission. Oh god, get out of there. D8. Okay. So, there is definitely something in there. I now need to find another power source so I can reroute power to get down to the bottom right, because it looks like the right half of the ship here is, oh, I should probably let my stealth recharge, is deactivated. So that tells me, at least, that there will be one somewhere. It's an assumption only, of course. Let's go look at John and see if we can't pull something out of the other John. Although at this point that might not be the best thing. I mean, we might actually just want to fill Little John up with the stuff that I don't plan to keep. Because if I do need John to replace Hal, then I'm going to have to offload all that stuff. Whatever. Okay. We'll go to 4. Stealth. D17. A lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff in here. It's a very big room. And it looks safe. So we'll pop out of that. And I just want to go see what this is. Oh god. Well, hopefully there's nothing in D9. Let's actually... Okay, that's just a broken console. There is Jeff in there. Well, that's good. Oh, but I got distracted from what I was actually going to do. Just want to see what this upgrade is. Oh, and there's an airlock down there. Well, hey, let's just swap over to that, maybe, huh? Info. It is long-range scanner. Interesting. Let me look at what long-range scanner does. Okay, I'm going to have to look at just general help, and then... It does not appear to be in here. I guess we'll find out what it does once I install it. Well, good. Okay, so we have gather all. I will open D14. I will navigate 2 to R7, generate. And we're going to need to navigate. You know what? Let's actually just close A1, and we will dock at A5. Oh, you did not go gather the fuel there, buddy. Okay, we'll hit A5. We'll now do nav 3 to room 2. I'd better just do it manually. You're kind of in my way. We're going to be towing a few things there, so I want to pull him to the front of the ship this next time. Okay. Tow. You're now towing. Good. Nav 3, room 1. And of course, there's room 8. Now, what I could do, since it's got an airlock, I can just open the airlock and potentially vent anything in there. Now, if there's goodies in there, though, they may also vent that. The fact that there were 2 drones in here, come on, why does it do that? Why? I need to make sure you are... Well, you're going to be in the way of John there. Whatever. Tow. Okay. And now let's actually see what you had, Jeff. Mines. Interesting. I wonder if 1 mine is enough to destroy one of the enemy bots. We'll find out, I guess. Rick now needs to come up here. He now needs to tow the ship upgrade. And you can just drop it there. I want to drive over you, though. There. Okay. So now we'll get you in there. And now I need to decide how I'm going to handle exploring the rest of the ship. What I could do if I really want to get into room 6, I can go drop a lure up in room 3 to pull it out of there, and when it attacks it, I'll know to close it off there. I'm going to have to, of course, seal the rest of that. That will allow me to get up there at least. Let's actually just take 4 into room 2 for right now. And we'll go that route. And then we'll hit door 9. Now this might actually be a little bit bad because I have no real escape route for Hal here. Hopefully I'll be able to just back up and close the door, and there won't be anything on that side. We'll find out. Ah, shit, that is not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Okay, there's an airlock there. And nothing in here. Okay, that's good enough for me. But now we'll have to get in on the other way. So let's hit D13. And I'm going to have... You know, we can reroute. I better find out how reroute actually works first. Reroute. So just reroute. First room in command must have a power inlet. Subsequent rooms must be connected to the first room. A power inlet cannot exceed its capacity. Okay. R2 status, number of rooms R2 can power. R2 minus room powers down room 6 plus. Oh, okay. Well, let's just give this a try then. We reroute room 7 to room 3. Reroute room 7. Does it actually have to go through room 5? Is that what that was saying? Okay, I need to look at this again. Okay, well, I'm going to try this reroute room 7 plus room 3. I wonder if we're gonna have to go to another ship to make this fucking work, just like the last time when I was trying something that didn't work. The remote power. Well, either way, we can just fucking move, yeah, move you there. I'm not a fan of what's going on here. Damn it. Okay. Well, that does not help then. That does not help at all. I'm going to have to move you back to room 7 and generate from there. So, whatever that is then, seems kind of closed off to me at the moment, which is not so good. How am I going to... I guess I have to go through it the long way, which I'm not a big fan of. Well, okay, we can still get to it though. We can still get to it. We'll take you to room 3. Wait, you don't have a lure. Oh yeah, you do. You got 6. But it's actually Rick who... Let's use up all of Rick's, actually, before that happens. We'll navigate 3 to room 3. We'll drop his lure in there. I'm actually going to have to navigate 2 to room 3 and generate so I can close. Shit, how am I going to do that? I can't do that, can I? I would have to close off... Yeah, in order to close off any of those rooms... Well, okay, we can get out via the... Okay. We'll close that. We'll dock back at A1. Close D14. We'll, I want you to grab a lure. We'll put this fairly close over here. We can drop a lure there. Get you back over to A1. Get you back in. And then we will navigate 2 to room 1. Okay, we'll hit A1. We'll dock at A5. Open A5. Navigate to room 7. Generate. Okay, so now we just open D10. Wait for it to attack the lure. There, okay. Accomplished. Now, we need you. Actually, let's just navigate you. It's much easier to do this. Navigate you to room 7. Oh, yes. D9. So now we can probably close D17 as well. Now, this part, I don't assume anything else will be in there. You know what? Let's actually just do this the safe way. We'll take 4. We'll move you up into here. You'll still be sealed off from the rest. You'll just kind of be stuck in there. But we now ought to be able to go into room 6. I think. Unmolested here. D8. Okay, good. Then we'll close D8. Doesn't leave me much of a way out, so actually let's leave D8 open just in case I have to run back. And we'll find out what is on the other side of this door right now. D7 immediately. Okay, so there was something else in there. I could vent it, but again, if I vent it, then we've got that issue where I can't do anything if I vent out the useful bits, you know what I mean? So we know there's a creature in there. I kind of almost want to go back to the Halloween skin because it was much easier to tell what that little orange block is. Yeah, let's turn that stealth off. So, well, shoot. Whatever's in there, and that's very possibly nothing. We can't get in there now anyhow. So let's just take you over to room 4. And if there is in fact anything here, we're going to have to... I'll leave D8 open because if there is something here, I'm going to have to backtrack, run all the way to room 6 and close D8. So we can get him out via D16. Yeah. It would help if I got the controls proper. Okay. Here we go. There appears to be nothing in here. Well, that's good. I guess. I guess that's good. Okay, well, nav 4 and 2 to room 1. And we'll hit A5. I don't know if it's necessary to do that when we exit. It might just be something I can do anyway. So it had a broken console, which doesn't appear to have activated anything. It might have just been for scanning and understanding things. I still want to know how this rerouting power works. I'm upset that it didn't work, but like I said, when we used the power function the last time, the remote power, it didn't work the first time I tried that either. Okay. This long-range scanner has a probability of 14% breaking. Okay. So, let's go over here. Allows for further scanning of systems in the galaxy map. Oh. Okay. Well, I know it's deteriorating. I wanted you to frickin'... So why is it not allowing me to, There. Okay, well, fine. It's as soon as I installed it, it deteriorated even more. Let's go look at the galaxy map. Ah, okay. So now I could definitely make a big jump somewhere if I really wanted to. I mean, it would use up all of my fuel, so I don't know that I'd necessarily want to do that, in fact. Can we just go to the one I'm freaking on right now? Thank you. System. Okay, so we've got 2 propulsion left, which means that I can really only go to this ship, which, you know, was intended. I mean, I had planned that. So let's actually quickly look at my modifications here. We now have a full complement of drones. John is 70, Jeff is 130. It might maybe behoove me. Well, not really. Just because they've got the health, I kind of want them to have the health, so let's not concern ourselves too much about that. The mine, I guess I can pass that to John. Yeah, we'll put that in inventory. I really shouldn't load up my guys with this stuff, though, just in case I want it. Well, you know what? Let's keep the mine on Brendan. That way, if I need to go pick up something extra, we can just move to Brendan. Brendan can sort of be the pack horse. This drone is stationary most of the time anyway. Okay, that works for me. Well, we have excuse me, we have one more ship in this system before we have to go elsewhere to recharge our propulsion. So far, so good, though. I mean, I would like to get my hands on a better ship. You know, thinking about it now, though, I could have commandeered this ship I was just on, because I could have vented the 2 rooms that I knew had creatures in it. That would have left them... damn it. Okay, well, that was a mistake. I wasn't thinking there. I could have got myself a new ship here. Class B. I don't know how much better that is than my current ship, though. I'm not really sure how you tell. But anyway, I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.